Do I crumble or fold my toilet paper? Have I ever dated a guy with a weird fetish? Have I ever gotten into a fist fight? Have I been nucked and bucked? What's up, guys? Hey, how's it going? I'm back. Didn't really go anywhere if you've been seeing me for a little bit, but hi, I'm here. And we are going to go into a questions video with you guys. I was only gonna do 10 of these, but then I got some really good ones that I was like, I have to answer these. So we're gonna be answering some of your weirdest questions that you guys asked me. So let's dive right in. Okay, question number 1. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Could cereal just be cold soup? Now you see, I read this and I really thought about this because I was gonna say no, a sandwich has to be square, but then I was like, I go to Subway and get a sandwich and that's about the same length as a bun, right? So here's my take on this. A hot dog can be a sandwich if it has toppings, because I feel like you need more than like one, like layer in between your bread. So if you put like toppings on there, yes. If it's just the hot dog, no. And cereal, can it just be cold soup? Now I really thought about this one. I would say yes, if it has been sitting in the milk for more than like 5 minutes and it's soggy. No, if it's fresh in the milk, because then it's too crunchy and no one has crunchy soup. Next. Have I ever gotten into a fist fight? Have I been nucked and bucked? This is actually a funny story. So if anybody went to school with me my senior year of high school, you'll know all about this story. I did get into a fight. Now, to rest my case, I was defending my friend and I was also defending other people at the school, and I had this like back and forth with this girl, and it was kind of going on throughout the day. And then after school, she came up and went to my friend who was standing next to me and tried going at her for no reason. And then she started fighting my friend, and I was like, nah, you're not gonna do that. This is between us. So I remember I was in like a skirt and tights and like a sweater because I had a presentation that day, and I like whipped off my backpack, threw my books, and I just like went to town. And I don't remember anything that happened after that, but I saw some of the videos, and I'm really sorry for kneeing you in the face. I am gonna say that. But me and her are good now, on good terms, but I did get in a fight. Yes, that is the only experience. I did not get hit though. This stayed good. Next. Can I still shave my legs / my private area? I'm gonna be completely honest. I have not been able to see my vagina since I was about 2 months pregnant, but I still shave, okay? It is just kind of a guessing game at this point. I don't bring a mirror in there or do anything like that. It is just a guessing game and hope for the best. I have yet to cut myself, but my leg hair has barely grown. I shave about every 4 weeks, and it is like microscopic when I do, so like yay for that. Everywhere else is still growing like crazy. Don't know why, but my leg hair's pretty good. But the whole vagina situation, it's just a guessing game. I have no idea if it gets properly shaped or not. Next. What was my first experience with weed? Okay, so I feel like I have your basic average like weed story where you tried weed for the first time and like it didn't really affect you, whatever. My first weed story isn't great. I'm gonna tell you about the first time I tried edibles, because that's a great story. So I was dating this guy, and I was like just getting into smoking at this point, and he decided like, let's have an edible. So I knew that edibles took like 45 minutes to an hour to kick in. So he got a brownie, and like the brownie's like this big. I had a tiny chunk of it, and I was like, let's do this, yeah. And 45 minutes went by, felt nothing. I was like, this sucks, there's nothing in this. So he's like, eat more. If you guys have ever done edibles, that is not the thing you're supposed to do. Like, you do not eat more if you are not feeling it. And so I ate more. I ate like twice what I ate the first time, and I was like, now it'll work. Okay, so another like 40 minutes went by, nothing happened. I was like, screw this, there's nothing in this. We got gypped, and I was like, let's just go back to your house where his whole family was. And so we started going to his house, and like he lived in the middle of nowhere, so it's just like this dirt road. like nowhere to escape, and we're pulling in, and it all hits me, guys. Like, it all hit me at once. So we're pulling into the driveway, and all of a sudden, like, all of his family's out front, so we can't like just turn around and back out. Like, they knew we were there. And you know, remember like those felt stickers, like the fuzzy stickers that you had as like a kid? So all of the trees started to look like those felt stickers, and I'm just here like tripping out, like, what the hell is happening? And it just starts getting more and more, and everything's fuzzy, and his whole family just turns into like these unrecognizable people. And we pull into the driveway, and they're trying to talk to me, and I'm just like, nope. So I go inside, and his sister's trying to have a whole conversation. I think I talked to her for like 10 minutes, and I don't remember any of it. And I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. And I just walked upstairs and like went to bed and had the spins so bad. Never did edibles again after that. No, horrible. Next. If I was arrested with no explanation, what would Nathan think that I did? So I have 2 answers to this. I feel like one would be, I'm at the store, I'm in a rush, I need to pick up like one thing, and I go to the express checkout lane, and someone in front of me is in the express checkout lane, and they're writing a check, and I probably fought her. That would be one. I could see that happening. And 2, I could totally just see it being like me peeing in public. Like, that would totally be a thing. Like, so pregnant, can't hold my pee in. I just go on the side of the road, squat it out, pee, and get arrested. And I'm a sexual predator now. Next. If I switched bodies with Carter for the day, what do you think the first thing he would do would be? That kid would walk straight to the pantry, go straight to the 3rd shelf, and take all of the fruit snacks and eat all of them. And I would try to take them away, and he would just go, I'm bigger than you, and he'd walk away and lock himself in a room and just eat all the fruit snacks. That is what he would do. Let's see. Next. Okay, guys, I got asked this question more than any other question about why me and Nathan always wear our damn shoes in the house, okay? So I had to ask Rebecca about this one, because I was like, I don't think it's a big deal. Okay, and then she put in perspective for me, like wood versus carpet. So on carpet, I don't like to have shoes on. I get that. Like, I get that. I don't like it. I feel kind of gross. But on wood floors, guys, they get destroyed every day. Okay, I have dogs, but not to mention, I refuse to be barefoot. Refuse. I get out of the shower, I put on my socks right away. Refuse to be barefoot. And even in socks, I hate feeling like little crumbs under me. I think they're bugs. I always think I'm stepping on a bug. I'd rather step on a bug with a shoe on. I just feel gross. I don't like feeling things under me. And fun fact, psychologically, you're more productive when you have shoes on. So just think about that. But I mostly just don't like to, like, I got shoes on now. So come at me, haters. Next. Okay, an embarrassing moment that happened to me at the gym. I'm gonna just sound like such a stoner this whole video, but this one's actually pretty funny. So back when I lived in like my college town, Fort Collins, Colorado, I was a really big stoner. Like, not gonna deny that at all. And I was a productive stoner. Like, I would say I was really productive. I worked out while high, I ran while high, like I was on top of it. So it was my first time lifting while I was high, and I went to the gym and was a little paranoid. And I remember going over to the Smith machine. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like a squat rack, but it's like held into place by 2 bars. So it's not just like a freestanding bar. And I was doing squats, you know, like loading it up, like I got this, and felt something kind of was off, but I was like, oh, whatever, it's just me like being high. And then I decided to rack the weight after doing 3 of these sets, just to notice that I put a 45-pound on one side and a 25-pound on the other side. And the whole gym was watching me. And then I went to go take off the weights, and then I dropped one of them on me. And I just caught up and walked out. Never, like, I just literally grabbed my stuff, walked out, was done. Like, And then I did it again 2 days later. I'm so stupid. Yep. Next. Do I crumble or fold my toilet paper? I crumble, but if I'm gonna blow my nose or sneeze, I fold. Have I ever dated a guy with a weird fetish? Okay, I'm so sorry if he's watching this right now. I'm not gonna call you out by name. I could be wrong. This is me like misinterpreting. Maybe this is what I assumed was his fetish. Okay, so back when I was 19 or 20, if any of you guys would follow me for a long time, you remember I had like silver, super silver hair. Insert photo here. Super silver hair. And everybody called me Kassi. Like everybody thought I looked just like Kassi, which I get it. Like me and her have very similar faces, especially when my hair was silver. Like we looked very similar. And I always got called Kassi. Okay, so I met this guy, and of course that's like one of the first things he says to me, and I'm just like, yep, hear it all the time, like cool, thanks. Okay, but then he like was super aggressive, like wanting to date me. And I was like, yeah, like you're cute, sure, let's date. So the first time we like chilled at his apartment, he literally like made me sit down, watch Game of Thrones with him, and he was like, look, Kassi, that's Kassi, like look at her, you look just like her, oh my god. And then she'd pop up on the screen, and he'd have to like start kissing me, and like he'd just like hold on to me and be really weird. And then he'd always tell his friends like, doesn't she look just like Kassi? And I'm pretty sure this whole time he just had like a really weird Kassi fetish, and that was the only reason he wanted to be with me, was because I looked somewhat similar to her, and he just wanted to like live out his Kassi fetish, whatever the freaking heck was going on with him. That relationship didn't last very long. Okay, next. Ooh, oh my gosh, there's so many good ones. An embarrassing drunk moment in our relationship. Okay, this one, sorry Nathan, I'm calling you out. So one time, Nathan and I used to live in Vegas. So we would go to Vegas like on the weekends after he was done with military. And so if you guys have ever been to Vegas, you know that the drinks are absurdly expensive, like ridiculous. So we go to this one like pool bar, and we start becoming friends with the bartender. Okay, well he like becomes best friends with Nathan like in a second, and so he starts giving us free drinks. And like, you're not gonna turn down free drinks in Vegas when you could like, you don't want to spend $40 on a drink, they're free. So Nathan starts drinking with this guy. We didn't eat all day. I'm drinking with this guy. I'm starting to feel kind of drunk. Keep in mind, like Nathan and I don't get drunk in front of each other, or in general, like we don't get drunk. This was our first time drunk in front of each other. And Nathan keeps drinking with this guy, and keeps drinking, and still not eating, and keeps drinking, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. And Nathan's like fucking hammered at this point. I'm really drunk. So I'm like pretty much having to carry Nathan around. And we were at this hotel, I'm not kidding, for about 5 hours trying to find our hotel room. Like we kept going into the elevator, going up to the floor we knew, kept trying to go to the room that we knew was our room, using our key, wasn't working. And this one time in the elevator, Nathan was like screaming to all these people, and he goes, yeah, this is my wife, she's Instagram famous, you guys should go follow her. And I was so embarrassed in that moment, like more than anything. And so I'm like, okay, let's get out. But then we're still trying to find our hotel room. Okay, after like 5 hours of this, we realized we were in the wrong hotel the whole time. Like literally the whole time we were in the wrong hotel. So we like start to sober up. Nathan walks his drunk ass back, and we finally got into our hotel room. And it was really, really bad. Next. Would I rather only eat turnips forever, or have a permanent feeling of a rock in my shoe, even if I was barefoot? Okay guys, this goes back to why I wear shoes in the house. I would eat turnips for every meal, okay? I do not want to ever feel, oh, no, that sounds horrible. I've never had a turnip, but I'm sure they're not as bad as having a rock in your shoe feeling. Next, what is the most comfortable way to get out of bed now that I'm so pregnant? Let's go see. Okay, so I normally sleep like this and have my pregnancy pillow. Oh, actually, oh God. Restart, okay. So I have my pillow, okay. Tuck that under, oh my God. There's a lot of grunting That goes into everything. Okay, so this is me sleeping. It's me waking up. Okay, then I go like this. And then I lay here for a while, because that alone was a lot of work. And then I kind of just scoot up, and then I flop down. And then I just got my cardio in for the day. Okay, so I'm actually gonna answer one more because I thought this one was really, really funny. Does Nathan get mad when I try to touch his butthole? The answer is no. He actually finds it really funny. So at the warehouse, when he's like bending over, I'll just go and like touch his butthole. He's gonna kill me for this video. Oh my God, there's so many good ones that just came in too. But you know what, we'll come back. I'm gonna save all of these questions. We'll do round 2 of this. If you have any more like weird questions or things you wanna know about me, let me know below so I can respond to those in the next video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Is that over here? Somewhere over here? Down here? Down here. Right, I'm up here. Everything's down here, so subscribe down here. Support your girl. Make sure you like it. And let me know what you guys want to see next. And I'll see you next time.